In the heart of Africa, a giant is fighting a silent enemy. This powerful animal weighs more than half a ton. Its horns can defend it against some of Africa's fiercest predators. But even a giant can have a weakness. Tiny insects can become a relentless source of suffering. They swarm around his eyes, ears, and skin. It shakes its head, flicks its tail, and searches for relief. But the insects keep coming back. So the giant looks for another way to fight back. And now, the struggle is about to begin. She rubs her body against the rough bark. But for a moment, the pressure seems to bring relief. But the insects refuse to disappear. She moves away, but the swarm follows. And beneath the flies, another threat is hiding. Tiny ticks cling tightly to the buffalo's skin. She shakes, stomps, and tries everything she can. Then she discovers something that might help. She heads toward the mud. But even the mud cannot solve the problem. The insects are still there, waiting for her. The mud covered her body, but the flies remained. So she gets back on her feet. But the herd has somewhere else to go. The buffalo begin moving toward the water. With every step, the flies follow. But something is watching from above. High above them, a tiny visitor is approaching. It is small, but it knows exactly what to do.
And this tiny bird may be exactly what she needs.
It begins picking insects directly from her skin. The tiny bird begins searching for the insects troubling her. For the first time, she finally begins to relax. It carefully searches every difficult spot. Step by step, the burden begins to disappear. Step by step, the burden begins to disappear. Every bite removes another unwanted passenger. Then it moves to another part of her body. Working together, they turn a problem into a partnership. Across the endless savanna, life finds its own balance. She is finally moving with less irritation. Within the herd, the difference is becoming clear. The difference is not in her strength, but in the help she receives. For the bird, this giant is a moving source of food. And the herd continues toward water. At last, the herd reaches the water. Even here, the tiny helper stays at work. For once, there is peace. Both animals gain something from the partnership. Sometimes, survival depends on the smallest allies. Sometimes, survival depends on the smallest allies. The herd leaves the water, but the partnership continues. The journey continues across the changing landscape. Her movements are calmer than before. She no longer fights every second. It searches carefully, one small area at a time. Together, the herd keeps moving. She no longer fights every second. One giant animal. One tiny helper. It searches carefully, one small area at a time. When the insects return, the little bird is ready. She no longer needs to fight the swarm alone. In the wild, even the smallest partnership can make a difference. Now she can move through the savanna with a little more peace. She is no longer alone in facing the struggle. Neither one speaks, yet both understand the benefit. The change is simple, but for her, it means everything. Sometimes, peace comes from the smallest acts of help. And she returns to the herd, stronger and calmer than before. Sometimes, survival is not about being the strongest. It is about knowing when to help and when to accept help.